One day, the Assyrians decided they were going to go on a rampage and kill everyone and everything that they felt like killing. So they got together a raiding party and elected the ugliest, biggest badass of them all to be the leader, which ended up being Holofernes. Holofernes always got picked to be the leader because he drank
power thirst
all the time and had
400 babies.
So they went on their way, raping, pillaging, and burning, along with copious amounts of killing around the Middle East. One day they came upon a town called Bethulia. Bethulia was rather small, but it was well defended because Hebrews lived in it, and they used Pokemon. Oh, and they also had a powerful god that backed them up. So, the Assyrians weren't sure what to do. Meanwhile, on the Bethulian side, all the Bethulians were freaking out because they didn't want to be raped and pillaged and burned. So, they had a town hall meeting at noon on Sunday, and they had a vote over whether they should stay and fight or just run like sissies. Everyone voted to run, when all of a sudden Judith came in and said, "Wait!" So, the crowd waits to hear what she has to say, and Judith says, "I'm awesome!" Then forgets what else she's gonna say and goes off to the fields to pick some flowers. The townspeople all pass out from exasperation. 30 minutes later, Judith comes back and says, "I remembered what I was gonna say." The townspeople all wake up and look at her, and she says, "I'll go to the Assyrian camp and I'll kill their general." They figure, whatever, let her try. In the Assyrian camp, everyone was thinking so hard about how to defeat the Bethulians that they decided to take a break from it all and drink until they passed out. While everyone is drinking themselves silly, the poor bastards who drew the short straws for guard duty see Judith. Judith busted out some ninja moves and got past them. Eventually, she makes it all the way to Holofernes' room. Now, Holofernes is an enormous bed to fit all 8'10", 630 pounds of him. And since he doesn't like it when people watch him when he's sleeping, he has a massive curtain made of gold around his bed. He actually punched at a hunk of gold until it eventually became a curtain, but that's beside the point. Judith came in, lifted the massive golden curtain, and saw Holofernes passed out and decided she'd lop off his head right then. So she looks around at his collection of swords, and because she's a sadist, she picks the bluntest one she could find. She swung the sword at Holofernes' neck, and lo and behold, she cut into the neck, but only halfway. Holofernes instantly sobers up from the shock, but by the time he realizes what's really going on, Judith takes another swing at him and kills him, with his head rolling to the floor like a bowling ball. She takes the head to the Bethulians. At Bethulia, Judith shows everyone the head, and they all think, "Wow, she actually did it." So they are inspired by the show of brutality and suit up for battle. Then they go and kill all the Assyrians who are sleeping off hangovers, with some help from their god.